Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name's Sha'de and today we're going to be doing a braid out tutorial. I'm going to show you how I do my braid outs. I love a good braid out because it accentuates my length and it also accentuates my curls. Yeah, it's my go-to for my hair. I use the LOC method, liquid oil cream. It's the best way to help me keep my hair hydrated longer. And if you use the LOC method and if your hair still gets a little drier faster, then you might need to look at the product that you're using, or you can switch the oil and the cream around. You can use the LCO method and see if that can help keep your hair hydrated and softer longer. So today's wash day. I already washed my hair. My hair is 80% dry. And we're gonna get started.
So this is a close-up of my hair, about 80 to 90% dry. A little texture close-up, you know. Ignore the fact that I'm off center in the second shot. I'm recording everything. I do everything on my phone, so I wasn't able to see. But when I get a better camera, y'all, these videos are going to be so much better. But when I usually do my braid outs, I usually part my hair in 2 sections and then I work from each section. So I first start with parting the back and creating a row. That way I can work a bit faster. Usually it takes me about maybe 2-3 hours at the most to do a braid out. So I try to speed things up as fast as possible. So when I start my braid out, I spray my hair with water to rehydrate my hair. Then I brush it through for even distribution, and then I do the same thing with my leave-in conditioner. Spray it, work it through, brush it through, and then I seal the liquid in with an oil, usually a medium to thicker oil, to make sure my hair seals all of it in. And I work it through, and I use the prayer hands method to make sure everything's evenly distributed. And then I finally seal the liquid and the oil in with a cream. I have a custard right now, and I start from the bottom and then work my way up to the top. And then I brush it through for even distribution. And then I part that section into 2. That way I can braid my hair. Usually smaller braids dry faster. So when I braid my hair, I make sure the roots are braided tightly enough to give me a little bit of length as it dries. And then I braid my hair down. And then I usually brush out my ends to make sure they're not tangled. And then I braid down as far as I can, brush it out once more. And I usually add a little bit more custard on the ends because your ends are the oldest part of your hair, the most fragile. So it's so important to make sure that you take care of your ends as much as possible to prevent as much breakage as you can. Speaking of breakage, y'all should check out my previous video to learn about the differences between shedding and breakage. Now, I usually leave my braids in for about a day. My braids take about a day to dry, depending if I haven't soaked them in water or not. That definitely plays into how long you should wait for your braids to be completely dry. If you really drench your hair in your water or leave-in conditioner, then it might take a little bit more than a day to dry. Especially if they're bigger braids. If they're smaller braids, they could probably dry faster. When I undo my braids, I usually, again, work in rows. That way I can move as fast as possible. So I start by undoing one braid at a time. It's important to be gentle when you're undoing your braids. That way you can cause less frizziness as much as possible. But I personally don't mind the frizz. So this is me undoing my braids, starting from the bottom and working my way up to the top. I'm not really forcing anything. I'm just following how the braid undoes itself. check out the bounciness. Come on, texture shot, more texture. And this is when I've undone the whole row. Just look at the bounciness. My hair is hydrated. We love it. Hydration is key, y'all. So when I undo each piece or each strand, I start from the bottom. I pull the strands apart as gently as possible, and then I go through to make sure everything's separated. So one more time, I just start from the bottom, separate my ends as gently as possible, and then I work my way up to make sure everything is separated. And this is the finished look after fluffing it out. The side views are giving. Look at the length, the thickness, the volume, and then the texture shots, the close-ups. It's giving. Look at the texture. The texture's there, the definition, and it just gets better throughout the week, y'all.
Okay, y'all, that's how I do my braid outs. I love a good braid out because, like I said before, gives me the length, gives me the curls. I love it. Day 2 usually gets bigger, and throughout the week it usually gets bigger. It usually takes more form. I put it in a puff and I fluff out the top, and then when I put it back down, it'll be able to take shape more. I don't know why. It's just how my hair acts, how it gets its shape throughout the week. Let me know in the comments if you tried a braid out before, what you didn't like about it, what you liked about it, or any other styles that you do for your hair, bantus, twist outs. Let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when the next video comes out. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is down below, and I'll see you next time.